What if I told you that one conversation with a tax professional saved my client over $4,000 in a single hour? No gimmicks, no loopholes, no shady strategies, just knowing the tax code and applying it correctly. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened, what we found, and what it means for you, because chances are you're leaving money on the table too. Hey, I'm Paulette with PRF Tax Service. I help freelancers, gig workers, and small business owners keep more of what they earn legally. If you're new here, hit subscribe because I post real tax strategies every Tuesday and Thursday that can save you serious money. Now, let me tell you about this client. She came to me frustrated. She had been filing her own taxes for 3 years using a popular tax software program. She thought she was doing everything right. She was entering her income, taking the standard deduction, hitting submit, done. What she didn't know was that she had been massively overpaying the IRS every single year, and she had no idea. Here's what we found when we sat down together. The first thing I noticed was that she was self employed, running a small hair braiding business out of her home, but she had never once claimed a home office deduction, not once in 3 years. She had a dedicated room in her apartment that she used exclusively for clients. That qualified. We calculated the square footage, applied the simplified method, and just like that, she had a legitimate deduction she had been leaving on the table for years. The second thing I found was mileage. She was driving to supply stores, driving to pick up products, driving to occasional off-site events. She had never tracked a single mile. She didn't even know mileage was deductible. When we went back through her records, bank statements, receipts, her own memory, we were able to reconstruct a conservative estimate of her business miles. At the IRS standard mileage rate that turned into a significant deduction she had never claimed. Third, her phone. She used her personal cell phone almost entirely for her business, scheduling clients, ordering supplies, marketing on social media. We calculated a reasonable business use percentage and deducted it. Simple, something she had never done. Fourth, supplies and equipment. She had been buying braiding hair, tools, chairs, lighting equipment for her workspace. She had receipts. She just hadn't been claiming any of it because she didn't know she could. Every single business related purchase she made was a deductible expense. We went through her records and documented everything. Fifth, and this one was the biggest, she had taken a professional development course to expand her skills and had paid for it completely out of pocket. Fully deductible, gone, never claimed. When we added all of this up across her most recent tax year, her taxable income dropped significantly. And because self employment tax is calculated on net profit, her self employment tax bill dropped too, not just her income tax, both. The total difference between what she had paid and what she should have paid, $4,200 in 1 year alone. And here's what made it worse, or better, depending on how you look at it. We were also able to file amended returns for the 2 prior years because the IRS gives you 3 years to amend a return and claim a refund you missed. So the total money we recovered across 3 years was even more significant. She cried. I'm not going to lie. She actually cried. Now, here's what I need you to hear from this story. She was not doing anything wrong. She was not trying to cheat the system. She was just filing her taxes without knowing what she was allowed to deduct. And that lack of knowledge cost her thousands of dollars year after year after year. This is not rare. This is actually incredibly common. Most self employed people who file their own taxes with software are leaving deductions on the table, not because they're doing something wrong, but because the software only asks you what you know to enter. It doesn't ask you the right questions. It doesn't know your business. It doesn't know your life. It just processes what you give it. A tax professional asks the right questions. That's literally the job. So let me ask you the right questions right now. Are you claiming your home office if you work from home? Even partially? Are you tracking your mileage every time you drive for your business? Are you deducting your phone and internet bills at the business use percentage? Are you claiming every supply, tool, subscription, and piece of equipment you buy for your business? Have you taken any courses, certifications, or training related to your work? Do you pay for your own health insurance? Are you contributing to a retirement account? If you answered no to any of those, or if you're not sure, there is a very real chance you are overpaying your taxes right now. And every year you file without those deductions is a year you can't get back once the amendment window closes. I don't want that for you. This is exactly why I offer free 15-minute consultations, not to pressure you into anything, just to sit down, look at your situation, and tell you honestly whether you're leaving money on the table. The link to book is in the description and it costs you nothing. And grab the free tax savings checklist in the description too. It's a quick reference guide that walks you through the most commonly missed deductions so you can see for yourself what you might be missing. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever filed your own taxes and later found out you missed a deduction? I want to hear your story. I read every single comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. New videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Get some rest tonight, and I'll see you in the next one.